Hey guys, Spencer Coffman here with the Internet Hustler YouTube channel. Today we are talking about certificates of deposit. Hello, welcome to the Internet Hustler YouTube channel. My name is Spencer Coffman. Today we are talking about certificates of deposit, more commonly known as CDs. So what is a CD? Well, a CD is essentially a loan that you're giving to a bank or another financial institution, and then they agree to pay you a better interest rate than a money market savings account or a checking account, as long as you let them keep your money for that period of time. Basically, you can get a CD for any time period. A lot of them are 3 months, so 90 days, 6 months, 1 year, or even 2 year, 5 year, 3 year. They have all kinds of different options that you can lock up your money. You're giving your money to the bank as a loan, and then they're agreeing to pay you an interest rate. Now, over the years, CDs have gone downhill fast when it comes to interest rates. When I was a kid, this was 15 years ago, I was like 13, 14, I was thinking of what can I do with my money. I had saved up a couple $1,000s, and I made that money grow, and I knew I didn't need it, and my savings account at the time was paying me 0.5% interest, which at the time was really good. Then I was getting 1% interest. I'm like, this is a good savings account, it's 1%. Those days are long gone, it's unheard of now. You're lucky to get 0.1% or even sometimes 0.5%. But in my savings account, the money wasn't doing anything. So I did research, and this is what you need to do. If you're interested in CDs, you got to look at all your local banks. Go to, the Wells Fargos, the Bell State banks, the U.S. banks, the Banks of America, all of these banks, your local credit unions, check them out. Check out your local community banks, all the banks. I used to have my parents drive me around. We'd stop in because you had to get the information in a brochure. And I would go in and get the information of a CD. Today you can do that online. You can go to all their websites, or you could call them up. I used to call them up too on the phone and ask for their CD rates. They'll tell you that, okay, a 3-month is X percent, 1 year is this percent, this percent. And I used to just say, what's the highest? They say, oh, well, the 6-month or the 2 year. And then I would think about, do I need my money for that period of time? And I used to take my money and put it in and get about 5%. Then it went down, I got 3%. Then eventually it was down to like 2%. I said, it's not worth it. So today, the rates are a lot different. They're probably lower right now, but you can look that up at your local banks and find out if that's something you want to do. Why would you do this? Well, you do this to get more money. Now, of course, this is a very, very safe investment. This is zero risk. You put your money in, and unless the dollar goes away, there is no risk in investing in a CD. Or the bank goes belly up. I guess that could be a risk, so pick a good bank. If the bank goes belly up, then of course you won't get your money back. If the dollar goes to zero, then you won't get your money back. Those would be the only two cases. Of course, there are some more, I'm sure, but historically and in terms of risk, this is a very low risk. It's not like buying cryptocurrency where it goes up and down. If you want to know more about that, check out this playlist. We have a bunch of cryptocurrency exchanges that you should get on to start investing in crypto. The other thing is, with a CD, you're putting your money in and you're locking it up, so it's not liquid. It's held. Whatever that term is, you cannot have your money. Now, it's only a couple years or a few years or months even, but it's not like a Roth IRA where you got to lock it up until you're about 60, 59 and a half. You can check out a Roth IRA video here to learn more about that. Of course, you should be investing in all of this, but the other thing is you're locking up your money. Now, that term is something that banks have used, and now that's in crypto. There are great ways to lock up or stake your assets, and you can get paid returns of like 50% or 100%, 70%. Oftentimes it's like in the teens, 18%, 15%. So the question is, if you want to lock up your money, why would you give it to a bank at like 3% when you could give it to an exchange and make like 15%? Well, couple reasons. The exchange, your money is held in crypto usually, so the value of the crypto could fluctuate even though the percentage is greater. If you want to learn more about locking up and staking assets, check it out up here in a card because we'll have a video on that as well. Really, you need to be doing something. If you've got extra cash sitting in a savings account, it's not doing anything. Now, of course, you have to have an emergency fund. That's liquid cash that's readily available if something happens. You need that. But beyond that, that's 3 to 6 months. Beyond that, 3 to 6 months of expenses, if you have extra cash, it's got to be going somewhere. Whether you choose to put it in stocks, crypto, savings bonds, mutual funds, investment accounts, or CDs, that's up to you. A CD is a loan to the bank. You're taking your money, you're giving it to the bank. They're writing you a contract saying, hey, 6 months from now, you will receive this amount. 1 year from now, this amount. X, depending on the term you agree. So my advice to you is if you're thinking about CDs, get on all your local banks, check out their websites, call them up, write down a list, all the banks, Bank 1, Bank 2, Bank 3, years. Year 1, year 2, year 3, whatever terms they have, and then what's the rate. And then find the highest number, circle it, and decide if that's where you want to put your money as compared to something else. Remember, it's locked up. Stock or crypto would be liquid. Yes, it takes a little bit more to get the money into the brokerage, but if you need the money right away, you could always sell it and cash it out. I don't advise doing that, but it is a liquid investment, whereas a CD is not liquid. It's like staking or locking up crypto. So if you have any questions, please comment below. I'd love to help you out. I'd love to hear from you. In addition, I hope you like this video and subscribe to the channel. And if you do, could you comment below saying I liked your video or I subscribed to your channel? That would be really awesome. Until next time.